Hello friends, fans, and foes. This is Fancy Fatale, here again with another video. I realized that I did not make an art goals video at the start of the year. Didn't have a lot of hope, I guess, as I was very distracted with a lot of things and then prepping for a Japan trip. Unfortunately, it got away from me, but I do still want to put something out there as a potter, a kind of like positive energy to try to see if I can get the goals that I want. Or I guess at this point it's more of hopes for the remainder of the year. For primarily my art, but also this YouTube channel in general. So I'll start just describing those while you look at these speed paints that I have in the background of recent illustrations that I've done. So speaking of YouTube, something I'd like to do more of is casual YouTube videos. I've had a lot of ideas in the past that I've kind of cited off to people and what maybe people might want to see in regards to art, like tutorials, introduction to the characters in my comics. One of the concepts I've really liked is lore dumps. Specifically, it would have to be of my own D&D campaign, which I've only DM'd like under 20 sessions of it. But I do have really cool ideas that I think could inspire other dungeon masters or game masters to add into their own, or just might be a fun thing to listen to while I yap about witches of Loroftia, which is a concept I've had for a while, with 3 different major covens, and then they have subcategories of their guardians, which are the the defenders of these casters. It's a whole thing. If you want that, let me know in the comments below. I do enjoy making YouTube videos because the community I'm building here feels similar to that of which I've been trying to rebuild on Instagram. Instagram died out, as everyone knows, kind of ironically in COVID times, because I thought more people would be on like social medias, but a lot of people took time off, which is probably good for their mental health. I don't know, but to be honest, I don't think anyone's really gripping on mental health that well lately, so I think we're lacking community and no one knows how to find that third place, but that's just me rambling. Another goal that I have is finishing issue 15 of Feyward. I've been working on this one for 6 months and usually it takes me 2, so I feel really bad about it. I know it's 30 pages, but there's a lot of combat in it and it's just prolonged for so long at this point. I think only issue 10 is on the website, because we just haven't been posting them. But in campaign, we are beyond issue 30 at this point, with the content that is available for me to basically rewrite into comics. I've considered redrawing my older comics at times, and I think I've started on the issue that has the high render, no lines style, because it's not my favorite. It's too dark and it's not clean. But then I get overwhelmed with all the possibilities of what I still have to do in regards to my comic for the future ones. I think redraws are very important because it lets you see how you've improved. Clearly, that's the obvious thing, right? You get to see what aspects you worked on, and that improvement gives you a more gratifying conclusion to an illustration than just drawing a new one, because it looks good, sure, but you still would be critiquing it based on your current your perception of your art, right? But looking back on older ones, you're most likely going to see all the things that you've grown from, and it feels good. So doing a whole comic issue would feel nice, but it would take just as long as a regular issue, probably. I mean, it's not thumbnailing, sketching, lining, and doing all of it from scratch, but sometimes it is that extensive. Other things I'd like to do more of are the side comics of newer characters to the campaign of Yonder, such as Angelica Lamoira, my astral kind of elf void wizard. They're a really fun one, the blue character with purple hair with the bracer that is their scroll book. They use tiles made of ivory, which is a component within wizard spells, so I try to keep it a little bit in the original concepts by making it more unique. But yes, I love their story. They're from a campaign of Death Misfits, because everyone kind of averted death in some way at the start of this campaign. I want to do that one perhaps in the black and white method that I did Thorns. That one hasn't been posted, but I think a lot of people would enjoy that one because Missy is kind of a fan favorite in the cuteness of her and the straightforwardness. Lick is similarly straightforward, so I think people would enjoy her candid nature and misunderstanding of things due to her being on the spectrum. For another thing I want to continue on before the end of the year is clearly continuing Fayward to issue 16 and issue 17. I have so much more to announce in these stories, and I'm hoping that people do really invest and enjoy them if they actually read them, but it's hard to get people to the pages, ironically, even though the website is free and it's straightforward in how you read it. But I think some people do prefer webtoons, which it would take me a lot to go back there since my story will not fit into their guidelines, and I don't want to dumb it down for any purpose of what are biased perspectives of presentation of nudity. So none of that. But goals, if I have time and or more of a grip on my work schedule, would be more red bubble designs. My goblin energy illustration has done really well. By really well, I mean I'll still get clicks randomly and purchases. So I want to do more that are attainable even for people who aren't into Dungeons and Dragons. They can still like that concept, right? Of you have chaotic energy. It's a goblin energy kind of high render illustration. So I want to do more of those. I do need to continue my tarot designs. I have a lot more characters that would fit into the concepts that were originally being used for that, and I didn't have enough originally, and it was like 4 years ago when I started. It's too long. I thought I'd finish that way sooner, and I kind of want to revise some of them already again, but I enjoy making tarot, and I want to make something really fantastical but elegant, kind of presenting me, but also in a way that it's in regards to the comics, and that it'll be it can reach people, not just people who like, once again, my concepts or my art, right? It'll be something that speaks to them. I want to do more trends. It's a great way to reach people. Clearly, when you find a good trend, it will reach people. As well as I meet good people by doing trends. That's why I'm also reconsidering doing the art fight this year, is that I know I can make some mutual artist friends. My issue with artist friends, not in general, I love art people, clearly, but the issue with primarily artist friends is that they will stop supporting if they're no longer having the energy to get onto the socials. So they're not consuming as much as they are supporting when they have the energy, and then it leads to a dropping off of your audience if it's primarily that, which has happened to me. Primarily, I just want to keep my motivation up, as it has been very difficult for me to stay motivated in the past year. I keep having to push myself, or my Patreon, like, I'm losing supporters there, which is fine. I mean, like, people live, right? They gotta switch off money when they need their own money, but I want to remind people, like, who I am and what story I'm bringing, because it's still in me and I still need to get it out. I just need to get a good way to find people. So YouTube videos are probably the best option now, because I'm finding a lot of new people through it. I hope I can find more community here. If anyone finds this and you have a recommendation on how to find more people, how to reach people similar to me with witchy, Dungeons and Dragons, queer content, please let me know in the comments. And if you have some goals for the remainder of this year, or in general that you want to work on, let me know below. Maybe it'll inspire me, and hopefully I've inspired you. So thank you so much for listening to me yap about my art goals this year of 2026. I hope it was entertaining. I hope maybe it was in the background or something while you did something else. Follow or subscribe or whatever. Check out my Patreon if you want to get news on my story if you happen to like it. Read it on fancyfatale.com. And yeah, so thank you, and I hope you have a good day, night, or whatever, and year. Bye-bye.